Hello everyone, welcome to my system upgrade video log part 1. Today we are going to have a look at the Bitfenix Phenom Mini ITX case to see what's the pros and cons, and I'm going to tell you guys what I like about it and what I don't like about it, and also why I chose this case. Okay, let's crack on. Okay, let's have a look at the exterior of the case. As you can see, this case is a bit heavy. This is my current setup right now, so all the components inside. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Firstly is the front panel. It's very clean. The material is quite soft. There's a soft touch to it. Now the Apple logo, you will not get this. Instead, here is the Bitfenix logo on it, so you can remove it if you want to customize it, and yeah, there is a flexibility to it. Now on the right hand side, here is the panel. On this side you have the power switch, reset, and headphone and mic. I don't know which one's which, but they are there. There's two USB 3 ports. Now here's the vent. Now this actually has been modified. What I did was I expand the gap between the vent holes. There were only, I believe, 7 vent holes on each side. But instead of just using the default vent hole, I cut out a big gap between them, so just to increase the air intake. I think it made a little difference, but I will talk about that in a sec. Now, on the left hand side, your left hand side, it's nothing. It's just plain blank panel. Now on the top, here's the another ventilation panel here. So this one actually is removable. It's mesh, so in case you want to have a quick access or just have a look at it, and it's easy to remove. There is a dust filter on the top, so we'll reduce the dust gathering inside. Here also can be mounted as the radiator. I believe is 120 or 240. Yes, it's 240. So, or you can just mount to 120mm fan on it, or you just leave it blank as you wish. Now, here's the back. Right now, that is the current setup. I have this is a power supply. Now here's the back I/O shield, and that's the exhaust fan. Now the panel are held with 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on each side, so they are fairly easy to remove in case you want to access inside. Now let's, another thing, here is a dust filter for the power supply. I don't normally remove this, so it's yeah, here's the dust filter. Now just have a look at the inside. So you just unscrew them like this, and you just slide back, and it will open. Okay, this is what's inside. Let's let's just open this side as well, so we can have a complete access to the system. Now to take this side panel off, so do the same thing. Just However, now this side is a little bit tricky. It's tucked in pretty tight, so you're gonna have to wiggle it. Okay, here we go. Now, here's the, hold on, let me remove all the wiring. These are the 2.5 inches hard drives. Right now, I have 256 gig SSD Intel 730 series. I have a mechanical HDD on it. Now, let me just remove this. Okay. Here's the USB 3 header. As it moves. Okay. Now instead of remove the headers, the power switch header on the motherboard, I'm just going to remove this. This actually is a lot easier. So when I put it back on, I don't need to struggle. So it's just too small to it's too fiddly. So this actually is a lot easier for me to put them back. Now the set panel is completely off. Okay, let's put this on the side. Excuse the cables. Now, the whole structure, it's fairly flexible. The front panel, you can remove it. There's actually a 5.25 inch bay here. So in between, there's also a hard drive cage. So everything is removable, even the top. Let me just show you. Now here's actually 5.25 inch drive here. Normally, I think it just stay like this. Here is the hard drive cage. It's also removable. In case you don't need them, just like I did. However, if you do need hard drive storage, they are very, very handy. You can simply just put more hard drive on it. Now this case, you can actually accommodate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3.5 inch drive in, and plus 2.5 inch drive. So that it's pretty awesome for a Mini ITX case like this. It's not necessarily the smallest ITX case, but certainly is, in my opinion, is one of the best case ever. Now, here's the okay, I'm sure you can see it. Here's another hard drive cage here. Now this also can be removed in case you want to install additional fans here, which I might change those to a Spectre Pro 230mm intake fan. Just increase the airflow a little bit. Now these two actually, they are doing a pretty good job. But I am going to put a EVGA GTX 980 inside, so that the Spectre Pro actually may help to keep the temperature down, I would say. We'll see how it goes. Now here's the motherboard tray. Right now is the Mini ITX, I think it's Asus H97i Plus. It's running on i5 4590T. It's super low power consumption. That's one of the purpose actually build this system. Now actually, let me just take this panel off, just show you guys. Just take it off like so. Here's the front after the front panel off. It's a bit weird actually. They actually have the 5¼ inch cutout. I don't know what's that for, but maybe they just use the same frame, just change the front panel. I think they might use the actually they might use the same frame with the Prodigy, because that one has the 5¼ inch bay cutout. Yeah, you can see. Here's the Bitfenix logo here, removable. Here's the Apple logo there. Oh yeah. Now here's the fan cutout. Not sure you can see it. Just to increase the airflow. This also is removable. To remove this hard drive cage, we simply remove these 2 feet and also these 4 screws, and then this will pop out. Just in case you wanna water cool, just to have a plenty space to accommodate the pump and the reservoir. Now I would say all in all, it's a great case. Now what's bad about it? I probably will say my biggest complaint. I probably say, well, one of my biggest complaints probably just the intake hose. Okay, front panel intake vent. It's, in my opinion, it's not big gap between the hose. Especially when you put a massive intake fan in the front, it will struggle with the airflow. You either increase the noise because it's simply the fan is grabbing the air. However, it's just not enough gap between them let air through. I think the next production line, it's just in my opinion, maybe you just like make the whole panel mesh, so there's no hose, just a big gap there. So that'll be awesome. And I guess the second is the left panel or right panel. Which one? Oh, is that the front? Okay, I guess the left. Now, it's nothing here. It's I have to say the panel, they are really good quality. It's solid. You can't really actually bend them. Solid metal. However, I would love to have some ventilation on this side. I know you can buy the panel with the vent. However, that is extra cost. So that would be great if they can include one of those side panels in the box, I guess. That's it. Because I'm putting a GTX 1080 inside, I might just drill some holes on the side of the panel. I can see there won't have much room between the GPU and side panel. It may be struggling for air. We'll see how it goes. That's it, guys. This is the end of the part 1. Hopefully this video is useful for some of you out there who actually wanting to buy this case for whatever purpose you have. Hope you guys find it useful. See you in part 2.